What is up, everybody? It's ADB95 and I'm commentating KB versus Loony. It's gonna be Rich back on map 1. I set the video a little too far back, but the guys are ready to go. I mean, this is a pre-recorded match, so it's just me talking over it. As we can see, Loony is going pretty strong ahead with Grenadier first, Medic in second lineup, with KB just putting a single Medic and saving the Grenna or possible two Grennas in the other maps. We're gonna have Canyon as map 2, and I can't remember... Oh yeah, Daybreak. Daybreak was map 3. So yeah, they played this game yesterday. I was meant to commentate it with Borealis. We had some delays, which prevented us from doing commentary, so I'm now just doing it alone over the video. They should start animating now. Here we go. As I said, map 1 is Ridgeback, so we can expect the usual pretty heavy hitting right away. It is a comeback for Loony. After the comeback we had from KB in the previous match, Loony was skipping the first week, because, you know, it's these are groups of 5 people, so one person per week does not play. So yeah, after KB's return after 2023, since the last time he played, we have the return of Loony, which hasn't played since 2024. Bottom line is, they haven't played in 2025, they're just back for more action, and the first turn is for Loony, placing a collecting and placing a mine. It's a pretty efficient turn. Let's see, we got a very good cluster, with a lot of knockback and also a little bit of water damage on the mine guy, so very strong start from Loony here. Of course, this is the thing about putting Grenna in first. If you do go first, then you have a guaranteed turn. I imagine KB would have chosen him for the tranquilizer if he were to go first, especially because the medic is very far away from KB's medic, and this is a mistake here, because... Oh no! I was gonna say Loony can heal him, but he doesn't need to, because KB misses the tranquilizer shot. That is a terrible start from KB here. Wasn't lucky with the spawns, I have to say, but at the same time... Oh, there's a lot of lag happening here as well, and I mean, I get the fact that the medic was basically the only pig in sight, but there was no true need to tranquilize him. You could have tranquilized someone else. Also, it might be possible that Loony is still in the pre-edited set mindset, where he is immediately drawn to tranquilize the medic. That was a hard sentence to say. Let's see, the first retaliation from KB, that's a pretty good one, and he does manage to stick the green paratrooper into the swim area of non-return. That was an exquisitely precise jetpack and bazooka combo. I did know about that area. I have never seen anyone stick a pig in there with such precision. I have to wonder if KB prepared that shot. It did look like it was, for how clean the execution was. And now, this is another turn where Loony's gonna deal massive damage. I think the TNT is a little bit far off from getting Sanglia into the minefield. Let's see. Yeah, it's too much to the left. So another good opportunity that was for Loony. They're doing pretty well so far, both of them. Oh. That's a pretty hard turn for KB. This guy has never taken a turn before in this match, and he still has all 3 of his jetpacks, but he's on 19 HP, which means he needs to throw out as many jetpacks as he can. Because he probably won't have another turn, and he's waiting so much to throw the first one out. I think he's just gonna have time to fire a bazooka afterwards. Yeah, okay, he got it. Goes for the spy, but crucially stays on 19 HP, so that spy is gonna have a super clean target for poison. Because the medic is tranquilized, so there's no chance to heal either. I mean, this is one of the cleanest poison targets I've ever seen. The only thing that doesn't make it very good is the paratrooper just took his turn, so there's plenty of time for KB to do anything about it, especially if he stands here. That's a big mistake for me, because Ponsonby is going to be a target. And, oh, that's tough. Just manages with just enough power to hit the first guy, but then the second guy is saved by the minefield. That was quite a weird, not weird, well, quite eventful poison, because there's so many things to notice there for me. The fact that he went for a double target when the first one was probably more important. The fact that the shot was so hard and he somehow almost managed to pull it off, if it wasn't for the minefield. And again, the fact that Ponsonby is basically asking to be hit and cancel the skip. Wow, that's a double 16 from a grenade launcher. That was impressive. But I have to say, for 2 people that haven't played in 1 or 2 years, in the case of KB, that is some impressive mechanical gameplay. I mean, this map is one of those maps where you just click on it, you just start dealing damage out of nowhere, but the execution is pretty good from both. Especially this grenade from Loony, which will trigger on minefield as well. They are playing super well. Managed to explode the grenade behind the grenadier to just push him in the right direction towards the minefield. That was another very good turn from Loony. And also body blocking the para, which I don't know if it's a good move yet, because I don't know how many turns will it take to get back to that para. And now we can see if KB has kept his touch with long-range weapons. He is a specialist of those. This is a pretty tough shot. It looks a bit long to me, but it might... Okay, no, it's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. A little bit of the extra distance to push the medic the right direction into the minefield. He doesn't get any mines, but that's only because there's no mines next to the shore. Now, I don't know if Loony knows the way to get out of this. Yeah, I don't know if you want to do something here. That is a long swim. That is a long swim. Oh! Yes, he manages to at least recover the health he lost in the swim. With a last-second medicine dart in the air. KB was gonna skip anyway, so... You can say it's not a missed turn. I'm pretty sure that Loony is not aware on the fact that any shore, any point where terrain connects to water does not have any mines, because otherwise he would have easily found a way out. So, I mean, I guess you can say with his knowledge, it was a good well-executed turn. Oh, wait! I just noticed. about the poison shot from Loony before. The paratrooper did not get poisoned. I thought for sure I saw a 15 on his head, but no, he's standing and he's not sneezing. So he didn't hit anybody. That is huge, because now KB can just not have to worry about that guy. Now he's dealing massive damage with his first para of the bunch as well. Self-damage, but it doesn't matter, because if the medic gets killed, and he does, because he, for some reason, does not see the claw of land that would have saved his life. But this is even more of an invitation, because I think because of the turns being messed up by a death, this guy is next, so it's even more of an easy skip for Loony. Like, okay, he's trying to look for a double, I think, which is fine, but I think he needs to hit, and it's fine. And, yeah, no. Needed a little bit more power to skim over to the other guy, but regardless, this was the important target. He hit it, and that's what matters. Once again, no need to risk for a double if your most important target is in range, in my opinion. So he gets a skip and gets another turn with his Grenadier, which is crucial. I think he might want to look for someone that has more health, yeah. The medic is perfect. The medic is absolutely perfect. And body blocking a paratrooper that has no more jetpacks. That is a great move. Oh, but the medic is also on 30. Well, at least there's a more important target, I guess. That's a very strong gameplay for both so far. I wanna say... Loony's a bit in front because of the spy, who I don't remember how much health has. Oh no, wait, he might not be that high. I need to check the bar. Oh, little stutter again. Seems like the game is struggling a little bit. But at least we have a mine plus TNT combo where we can see the mine at work. And we even got to see an extra mine hitting Nobby. Oh yeah, the green team is heavily in front according to the bar. But remember, the bar does not take into account the last turn where I think 100 damage was dealt to the green team. All things considered. And it's time for shrapnels. Or not. Did he purposely set up a poison skip with that? Because that would be a great move, but his spy is pretty low on health. KB can just kill it before he has a chance to set up that poison. And I don't want to take away from that impressive shotgun use, because doing that is extremely hard. But yeah, that's a mistake because of it. The spy was lower than 10 even, so this is going to be enough to kill. And you can see the bar has shifted, because that was the turn where the shift happened with the mine and TNT combo. Grenadiers keeping the body blocks on and using roller grenade. This should hit, yeah. Never mind. He hit the friggin' wall of the building, and as you know, if there's not a direct line between the explosion and the pig does not take damage. I mean, if there's an obstacle in that direct line, that's usually how we interpret that rule. Very unlucky for Loony. Spent 2 turns not killing a 35 HP Sapper. And that is probably going to tilt the momentum towards KB. Despite a very good start from both. Yeah, that's a bit of an overkill. Yeah, I mean, you can use... I guess if you're more confident with the... Okay. That is way too long. Way too long. Way too... Wait, is it not? Only barely too long, because the guy was on 17. Even a tick would have been enough with a mortar. But it is now 3 turns that Loony has tried to kill this guy, and only managed to do 18 damage to him. Again, pretty unfortunate, because the match had started very well for Loony, and KB was not pulling punches to try to get back to it, but at a certain point, Loony started to slow down. That's a double hit with a shotgun. I have never seen that before in a match. Loony started to slow down in a way that allowed KB to take over. It is now 3v2, but I believe at least one of KB's pigs is way too healthy for Loony to do anything about it. 42, 16, okay, maybe not. But how much is the para on? That's, okay, that's a good kill. It could be a double with a little bit of luck. No. Would have been very nice if the barrel had more range there, because it would have been an incredible turn from Loony. Would have set up a skip, even, because that guy's still on 17 after all this. And would have actually given a chance to the green team. But nope, because the green barrel sucks. What does not suck is this shot, because it kills Nobby as well. Another weird swim, taking away the opportunity of a Hail Mary shrapnel, and at this point it is officially sealed, because I don't think there's anything Loony can do to bring this game back. He's got 117 paratrooper to deal with, and only a grenadier that has no powerful grenades left. Plus a 17 HP sapper that could potentially finish the job next turn anyway. And I understand the choice of just get rid of the sapper, get yourself on top of the building, and just hope for a mistake, because I guess a mistake could still open the match, because with his position, technically, a mistake. Yeah, this position is kind of dangerous. The Grenadier does not have any more high explosives, so 117 should still be safe. But regardless, that's a... Okay, somehow full 40. Kills the Grenadier and puts KB in front in this match. Very cool Ridgeback. Overall, high quality gameplay. But we'll see if they can keep up in the second match, which is on Canyon. And we're back. We're about to go to Canyon, which is a map that I don't think we've seen this much this season, but it is now a classic because it has brought us so many early on absolute banger matches. It's been a while, actually, since we had a close Canyon, now that I think about it. I missed Loony, I missed KB's lineup. We have Loony with a Gunner, Medic, Spy, which is interesting. I don't want to say bad at all. I don't know who was on which side, because if Loony is on the corner side. I mean, how do I even call them to distinguish them? If Loony is on the side where that is easier to invade, that is a good pick for medic in third. And he is. No, he's not. Okay, never mind. It is KB. That is where I was talking about, because I think this side drops a jetpack on turn 3, which is amazing for the medic if Loony was here. Again, a little bit of stuttering in the first turn. You can hear the music going wonky. I have to wonder whether that was KB's PC, which he's told me is kind of janky. And again, his mortars very much aren't, because that was not a prepared shot, otherwise it would have been a perfect 50, we know that. But it was a 36 plus 6. Good thing to start with the mortar. That is a juicy lineup of pigs for Loony to play with here. What is he doing? I think that's gonna be a bit short for the one on the very end. Just only. Just a little bit. I think if he left it at full 45 degrees, it would have hit him dead on. So, a little bit of advantage for KB, both because he started and both because his first mortar was a little bit better. And this one also was very good. Okay, now that I think about it, the medic in third is still a good pick, because unless KB manages to hammer him completely down, that medic is still in a very good position to invade and get a trank. So KB also has a medic and he hasn't moved yet. I think he's also in third. Possibly. That is a bad spot for the medic to be. For the blue team. That is... Oh, I thought it was a good shot, but it's a bit longer. The fact that it's an airburst again gets him at least a 20. Yes, he was in third. And the fact that he went first, though, makes it so that the jetpack crate isn't out yet. So he's just gonna be healing Bastille, which is fine. I mean, someone was going to be damaged if we put the medic in third. But then what? Oh. Okay, just straight up attack the medic. You know, that was not a bad idea, because if you hit the medic for a 30, he's gonna be slowed down. And it would have hurt the chances of invading massively for Loony. But now let's see, does he invade or does he not? He does not. He just goes for collecting crates. So yeah, I think KB was hoping to go second. And oh, look at that guy next to the crate. That's the jetpack crate. If Loony manages to hit that guy, it's gonna be massive. It's the orderly. Oh, okay, KB tried to place himself next to the crate, but failed. Oh, that's not gonna be enough to explode it. No! That is unfortunate for KB. But also for Loony. KB is now forced to collect this crate just to, like, save his own medic from extra danger, even though the paratrooper... I mean, you could say it's okay-ish, but probably the least... the last guy you wanted to collect an extra jetpack. He was definitely saving it for the medic. Misplaced himself a little bit, but Loony missed his chance to make the crate explode and deal massive damage. But still, he gets out of this with just an enemy pair that has an extra jetpack, so... Not too bad for Loony. And he's gonna be snipped. He's gonna be sniping. They're gonna be sniping. Ooh, okay, that's another hit. And the medic is now down to 14. Oh, but he's safely tucked in behind the hill, so it's gonna be a bit tougher for KB to hit him. Meanwhile, Loony has 2 more snipes to bring the medic down. But he's gonna have to wait until the next cycle of picks to do it, because this is only the first one and it's his second spy. Well, Barca is pretty even. I want to say 51% blue. Well, I need practice with mortars. They all look very long for me. I mean, not anymore, because he pulled it back a little bit, and it looks... Oh, okay, it was a little bit short, actually. 27 plus 7, still... For middle league level, KB's mortar damage is still consistent enough to be a factor. Because, out of the top of my head, I don't know many middle league players who are confident with long range as much as he is. Wow, the game is struggling a little bit, and so is Loony with airbursts. Manages to get some chips of damage on the 2 gunners, but that's about it. A bazooka? Oh, okay, he wants to finish the orderly. I would go for an airburst anyway, because there's a bunch of pigs next to him. You could get some extra damage. And instead, he manages to plant a bazooka in the middle of the spy and the gunner. Very good hit, regardless. Sorry for the notification sound. Wow. This is very funny because you can see KB's pigs laid out in a perfect pentagon. and Loony managed to hit dead center of it. Dealing a little bit of damage to 2 of them, but crucially failing to kill the medic. Who was on 40 and is now on 18. There's gonna be healing and healing for the medic. I'm gonna be completely honest. This could be the very first match. Oh wait, I have to wait to say that because it's too early. Especially because of this heal that KB just threw on himself. Oh, also, this guy is still alive. I thought he was dead. I was about to throw out a stupid stat for stupid stat lovers like I am. Although unclaimed, so I don't know. I didn't even know if that would have been true. I was about to say that this could be the first match where both players are bringing a medic, yet none of them fires a tranquilizer. But it's still too early for that, and Loony is very much disregarding the risk of this medicine ball. It's up to KB now to get some extra damage from the bunch up. I don't know how many turns he has, because that spy is probably going to move soon. I don't dislike Loony's play, because again, it is up to KB to do it, and he does not. He misses the turn, and that was the second spy, unfortunately, for Loony. So KB has another turn to get those. But that's it. That's the last one. It's another very good example of putting pressure on your enemy, on your opponent. Loony forced KB to care about these two, but in doing that, he made him slip out with that turn. And now Sanglier has a spy. KB has a spy, I mean. So either you go in for the double heal, or you're accepting the fact that that bunch up is no more next turn. And bold move from KB to go in with the spy. I don't know what he's planning to do. Maybe he's planning to collect the mortars. Although I think he's gonna be short on time with it. Yeah. Yeah, I think his original idea was to collect the mortar crate and just go for the hit, but it is now poison time. That's a bit short, but it's gonna be hitting both. And now, how is Loony going to take care... Oh, well, actually, how is KB going to take care of this double poison? Because he has to home someone in. Well, that's a mistake, keeping the spy right there. For sure. He has to hit the medic in some form to put him in skip range. It's still way too early for that, though, because medic is third in the lineup, and we have, like, still 3 turns before that happens. So maybe that gives Loony a chance to dispatch the poison skip? Maybe? If that even hits, but it looks like it does. Okay, that's too much. It kills the medic. And it's gonna deal extra damage to the spy. That's a great shot. From KB. And you gotta go collect some mortars as well. Oh, okay, there's also that possibility. That is way too short. That is way too short. Unless he was planning to hit the front guy, which is very much possible, and he does. Okay, in that case, I will take my words back. Only a bit too long. It would have thrown him down into the pitch and... the ditch, not the pitch. And it would have given him extra water damage. So, good attempt from Loony. And now it's airburst time. Let's see. Close range airburst. 37. The spy stays there, and that is massive damage. 37, 6, and 19. That makes up for 52. Nope, 62. Nobby's on 27, and now it's time to hit that medic. That looks good to me. Almost too good. Oh, that is unlucky. That is unlucky. Wouldn't have been enough. Because even on flat ground, that would have been like a 20-something. So medic would have had another would have had another turn. I'm struggling with verbs today. And well, now I can eat my own stat, because that is going to be a trank on the spy. We saw that he has 27 HP, so that is a pretty safe bet for KB. Unless RagingLoony does something about it, but it would be pretty bold to just hit the spy and kill him. Okay, never mind, he's next. I somehow forgot that it was a long time ago when that guy homed in and invaded. I thought it was, like, very recent. That is the easiest kill in the world for the extra jetpack guy. Making Loony regret even more that he didn't manage to hit that shot before, even though it doesn't matter. He would have had 3 anyway, so this would have happened regardless. And... only 2 seconds to aim that mortar, and oh my god, the best mortar of the night is the one where KB had the least amount of time to set it up. 50 plus water, only a tiny bit, but still. Beautiful shot from KB. You're gonna hit that guy in the neck, almost. Oh, but he's way too healthy to think about the skip now. You would have to think about it next time. It's down to 53 now. Ooh, but that is a big move. That is a big move from KB. He's gonna poison the last healthy guy of RagingLoony's lineup, and that is massive, because now KB can just take care of the others, and this guy will die on his own. Yeah, now KB is definitely in front. Yeah, just looking at the other side, there's just way too much health for Loony to do anything about. He's still trying to hit the medic. He does, and he overshoots him now. Over hits him. Medic is finally down. But yeah, that poison was just too important. Loony is down to a spy that is poisoned, a gunner that is still healthy but poisoned, and another gunner that is on 96 at the bottom of the canyon. Looks a bit too low, yeah. It is important to not get tricked by the physical angle that the pig is holding the bazooka at when you're firing a horizontal bazooka shot. Because I think that's what happened there. That is a good mortar from Loony, making it 40 plus 23 and extra damage on the guy. Wow. So that is definitely the best mortar from Loony in this match, and that dealt a decent amount. Although, still, a lot of health to deal with for the green team. Losing a little bit of it in the swim for Guanf here. Collect the mortars, even though it doesn't... Okay, no. I always think he's going to collect the mortars, but no, he's just passing by. I don't remember how much the spy has, but I think KB does. It's a 38. I'm gonna assume that puts him into poison range. Skip range, I mean. After a long slide. And that's it. Yeah. Despite the great shot from Loony's guy, now it's cleanup for KB. That is a weird mortar that does not hit, though. Probably would have been just better to cross over and then do this. Yeah. Tough mortar to go. He does the water skip to gain some time, and that's gonna be horizontal bazooka and game over. Not horizontal, but still. Wow. What a bounce. I think the spy is next, so Loony could gain a skip here from a good mortar, but no, he does not. Oh, the blimp. Oh, the blimp. Oh, I saw it. I hear it. Okay, he's passed. I think Loony noticed. But yeah, no, he's hitting the other side, and that's a pretty good opportunity missed, even though it's a decent mortar. The guy still doesn't fall down, which is ironic. But yeah, look at this. 53 HP spy, a 43 mortar would have been enough to gain a crucial skip in this turn. Yeah, then it's a 32. Just kill him. Just kill him. It's gonna be game over at that point. Because if you hit... Oh, wait. Whoa. What is happening? What is happening? What happened there? That was one of the weirdest spy turns I've ever seen. And that's not because that we have had the spy for literally 2 weeks. I have no idea why KB did that. It looked like a deliberate swim there. I mean, regardless, it is, I think, a bit too late to do anything about it for Loony. Oh, come on. It's gotta be airburst time. It's gotta be airburst time. But I guess if you're KB, you want to get some practice with the mortars as well. Looked a bit short. Yeah, it is. Does Loony have a realistic chance to get to that spy's turn to make him skip? I mean, yeah, technically. Although, I forgot, the paratrooper with 25 HP standing right next to him still has, I think, 1 jetpack. So, yeah.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, Borealis, you scared the shit out of me. I don't even know if you're coming into the recording. No, you're not currently, so... Well, I want to say just about done, because we're on map 2, and KB is currently leading.
Good on him. In that case, I'll be gone. Have fun watching the rest of it.
Yeah, there's only like 2 minutes left, so I'm not trying to like shoo you away if that was what. Yeah. So, yep.
Later.
See ya. Yeah. Jokes aside, it is really getting to the point where it's gonna be over. It was already there. But in the whole shtick of it, I missed the I was thinking, and I'm still thinking that if this turn was a flamethrower toward this guy instead, then the spy would have skipped this turn, because no paratrooper alive means it's a spy's turn, and KB is still trying to make this, and again he fires it into the water for the 2nd time in a row. So, unless Loony wins it, I mean, unless KB wins it now, he will skip that turn with the spy. And he does. Wow, that was an impressive bazooka shot. I mean, he does not, but there's physically not enough turns to do anything for Loony. He could have potentially brought the game down to a 1v0, using his own death as an opportunity to do that. But there was no point, because there would have been still a gunner on top of the canyon for KB. There is 3 guys even, and it is 2-0. So yeah, decent performance from both. I've heard things from the post-match from the 2 players, which led me to believe that this was a poor show, but I would disagree. They did not play well, especially Ridgeback. Ridgeback was very fun. So that's a 2nd win out of 2 for KB. 1st defeat for Loony. And it's going to be... KB is cruising towards the playoffs, but he's probably still has a win to certify it. Meanwhile, Loony still has 3 matches to get points, so I'm sure it's going to be a bit better for him. Which, again, it was not bad today. I genuinely enjoyed both of the 2 players' gameplay. But regardless, that is it for me. I will see you guys in the next match.